holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Poirier. Pass to Larkin. Three-pointer. First shot won't go. To the middle. Defended by Thompson. Here he goes. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Larkin. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Larkin's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Defended by Thompson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Larkin passes to Smits. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
For 3. And it's Smits with a rebound. And here's Thompson. Driving inside. Pass to Poirier. Here's Smits. Stripped away. Larkin passes to Nora. Down low. Here's Smits. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smits has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Larkin. The three is up. Zizic with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The three ball. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Smits with a rebound. Here's Poirier. Yet to see a basket. Out to Thompson. Inside. And the basket by Poirier.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Defended by Thompson. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Larkin. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Softly drops in the floater.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From 20 feet. Off the window. It's good. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Up in time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up by 1, and we'll return shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Takes it inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Tucker gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Willis. The kick out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Kaycock. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Willis. It's hauled in by Kaycock.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. They get it back. Pass to Bellinelli. Now here's Tucker. Covered by Bryant. And slam dunk by Tucker.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Willis. Still no points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. On Wednesday, and then on Sunday.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Tucker against Bryant. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Oturu passes to Willis. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second to win the run. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Tucker. Oh, misses the dunk. Kicks it out to Bryant. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Off target with the three.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Johnson. 1:05 left to play in the half. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Bryant against Tucker. Over to the wing. Here's Bellinelli. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Bryant. Here's the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. A 7-point spread. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bellinelli. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Willis from outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Oh, there's the alley.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. From deep, Johnson. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ.
Taking a look at the visitors. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
One big reason
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Thompson. No points so far. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Larkin. He has 7. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Larkin's got 10 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the middle. Pass to Nora. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Offensive rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Kept alive. Here's Schmitz. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Buries it down low. Give him 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Larkin. He's got 10. Thompson passes to Larkin. Hits a three-pointer.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Nora. Down low. Now here's Thompson. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Zizic. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Thompson. Fires the three. Not going to go that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's Smits with a rebound.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Soft touch off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Nora, pass to Poirier. Here's Smits. From downtown, Zizic with the rebound. Inside. And there's the drive. Tries again. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Larkin. He's got 13. Pass to Poirier. Here's Nora from the arc. Here's Larkin. Knocks it down from distance. Larkin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson with it to the paint. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bellinelli. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Bryant, left side. Johnson on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now Tucker.
Old team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen. On up the court. Finished off the break.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They set the pick. Throws it up high. Here's Willis. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Kaycock. Second chance shot. Just 5 on the clock. Tucker with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Bellinelli. Here's Kaycock. Going inside. Here's Bellinelli. And another shot. The rebound by Willis. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Johnson passes to Aturu. Misses the baby hook. Down low. Here's Kaycock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Tucker driving in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Tipped. And they're on the run. Here's Larkin. And a miss there on the triple. Larkin's got only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. It's tipped. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Poirier. Pass to Larkin. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Poirier.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Tucker against Thompson. They set a pick. Tucker drives it in. Poirier with the rebound. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Over to the left wing.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 99, Isaiah Courtney.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Moron, that's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
The tray. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They swipe it. Out left to the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to Cannon. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Smith. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. It's good.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Out to Thompson. Pulls up from the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Those three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Larkin. Lays it up off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. He's got 7. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
That 3 off the mark. And here's the break. Here's Smits. The quick look, no good that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Smits. Stripped away. And he banks in the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Thompson surveying the floor. To end the run. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
There's the drive. Stolen away.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Back to Cannon. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. From deep. And it's Smith with the rebound. Here's Larkin. He takes it in. They retain possession. Lets it go from deep. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thompson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. 27 seconds left in the first. Here's Smits. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Misses from close range. Pass to Smits, and they're pushing it up. He gets it up. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And it's Willis finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
First team foul.
And that one misses. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Bryant. Back to Johnson. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Bologna. Here's Teodosic.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Home team on D. 4-point game. Kalinic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson, the pass to Oturu. Johnson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Friday and then on Sunday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Bryant. No scoring in this one. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Teodosic, defended by Bryant. And that one's good, Teodosic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Teodosic kicks to Bologna. Back to Teodosic. Kalinic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Johnson. That one, no good. Here's Teodosic, defended by Bryant. Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Teodosic has got 3 assists now in this one. Bryant passes to Oturu. Back to Bryant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Picked him clean. Fast break, here they come. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Bologna taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. No good with the triple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Nedovic. Kalinic, covered by Johnson. Basket counts. He's got 7.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now Willis. .114 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Bologna. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Pass to Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Still yet to score. He gets it in there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To halt the run, that one falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Good on the triple.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your...
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunt.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
This is going to be an exciting...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson, and it's Poirier in at the center. Here's Larkin, and he makes good on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Warrod grabs the board. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Smits in at the power forward. And stolen by Thompson. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Fires for three. And it's Smith with the rebound. The three. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 12.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Away team ball.
Here's Cannon. The shot's good. Cannon's got his second bucket tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Smits passes to Poirier. Out to the right wing. Here's Nora. Off target from the wing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Off target from outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Larkin. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods of the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Larkin, the pass to Smits. Here's the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Wara grabs the board. Wara's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, and they're running. Pulls up for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Poirier passes to Thompson. There's the pick. Pass to Poirier. Out left to the wing. No good on the triple. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Poirier's got his first 2 points. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Out to the wing for the 3. Rebound by Larkin. Thompson for three. Here's Poirier. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Bryant in at the point. Johnson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops.
Johnson, 2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Teodosic. Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Teodosic has got his 6th assist on the night. Johnson, the pass to Oturu. And the layup falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Teodosic. Bryant defending. Bolomboy kicks to Teodosic. They set the pick. Pass to Bolomboy. Oturu with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Johnson left side. With the drive. The kick out to Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Johnson can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Comes up empty down low. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
Here's Bryant. Plays it up and banks it in. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Teodosic. Kalinic is guarded by Johnson. Here's Teodosic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Bryant. Now, here's Willis. Fires, high post, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
2 minutes.
Teodosic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the 3 off target.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Nedovic. And Willis pulls it down. There's 1:40 left to play here on the 4th. Inside, Oturu. Off target at the rim. Here's Teodosic. And he gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Willis. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Bone Boy. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Johnson, a wide open look, buries it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the shot goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
36 seconds left in the fourth. A three ball. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Kalinic driving in. It's deflected.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cannon. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they...
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Cuts off the pass. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Zizic. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Right wing. Five on the clock. Puts up a deep three. No good. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Can they get it? Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Floats one. No good there.
Home team foul. Hackett. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Can't connect from short range. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Releases. Zizic with the rebound. Three seconds left. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Here's Teodosic. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first.
Kalinic at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. Now Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Teodosic. Checked by Tucker. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass to Bellinelli. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Yep, count it.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Away team foul. Teodosic. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
They get it back. Here's Teodosic. Second chance shot. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Got it.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside Tucker. The 3. That shot missing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. He gets it in there. He has 6.
Assist from Teodosic.
Pass to Kaycock. Here's Bellinelli. And the 3 off target. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The home team calls timeout. Now here's Tucker. Defense is right there. Off target at the rim. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Teodosic can't tie it up. That one misses.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You gotta make those.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. That one's good for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Tucker. To the right side. Pass to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. Here's
Teodosic. It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process, their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. For the tie. And no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Drills the baseline jumper. He's got 5.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
There's a screen. Oh, deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pure from three-point range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Home team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And there it is for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Shot from the low post is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. He takes it in. Off with the layup. The three-pointer off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. From 15 feet away. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good.
Kick to the outside. Heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Zizic. No good with a layup. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away
That one misses.
Play 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For the tie. Gets the three to fall. And it's a tie ball game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. With the drive. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Got a hand on it. Tries to save it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Clock at 6. Driving inside, and the shot goes.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They're up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Out left to the wing. Outside Tucker. Here's the pick. On the take. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Kaycock. High arcing shot. No luck on that one. Here's Teodosic. Checked by Tucker. Here's Teodosic. And there's a pick. The teardrop. And it's blocked. Right side, Tucker.
Away team foul. Mitrovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's blocked. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Teodosic. Checked by Tucker. Here's Nedovic. Good on the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Second team foul.
So it's the home team now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Off with the layup. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Teodosic. To tie it up. It's hauled in by K-Cop. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bellinelli. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Teodosic. Checked by Tucker. Here's Nedovic. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The home team calls timeout. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
That there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
So both teams changing it up here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the visitors call time here. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Count it!
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
The home team calls timeout. All right, guys, how do you see them managing the next possession?
Unless they can get a wide open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Thompson, and it's Nora in at the small forward. Pass to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here's Courtney. Here's Zizic.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Larkin. From 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Courtney. Misses the three. Pass to Larkin. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hackett. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Hackett. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Poirier. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Larkin, the pass to Poirier. They grab their own miss. Pass to Larkin. Puts up a three. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Thompson outside. Here's Poirier. Clyburn. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
There's a screen. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 now.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hackett. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Poirier passes to Nora.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Poirier. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, as that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Thompson.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Courtney. Off target with his 3. Pass to Smits. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hackett. He's covered by Thompson. Over to the left wing. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Pass to Smits. And here's Thompson. To the inside. Off on the layup.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Clyburn. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Courtney. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Willis is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the center position.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 53.
He doesn't get the second one.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Tucker. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Bellinelli. He's tightly guarded. They set the screen to the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Johnson inside. Here's Oturu. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Takes it inside, and Tucker slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
On the wing, Bellinelli. Teardrop shot, and that one drops for him. Bellinelli's got his second bucket of the night. Bryant outside. There's the drive, and it's good. 2 points.
When you allow good scores to get up.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
For the away team, Bryant, shooting 1. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. Well, Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Here's Tucker driving inside, and Tucker slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Tucker slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Bryant finds Johnson, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. On Tuesday, and then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Tucker with the ball. Bryant on him.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Johnson, good. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Bryant.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Willis. Can't hit that one. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got 14 points for the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's a screen by Willis. Here's Bryant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bellinelli for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first half. They're up by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Zizic, and it's Shangeli in at the power forward. Nice shot by Larkin. He's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Nora in at the 3. Larkin in the corner. Misses the chippy right there.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Courtney. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Larkin. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Sangelia. Bangs home the trifecta. Sangelia's got his second basket of the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Mora, the pass to Thompson. They set the pick to the middle. Pass to Larkin. From about 19 feet. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Larkin, the pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits, and he dumps it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Fires the 3. On the wing, Thompson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got 6. Kleiber. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Thompson right side. It's good. He's got 8.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's a good screen. Hackett, the pass to Shengelly. Here's Courtney. He has yet to score.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Larkin, the pass to Poirier. Thompson outside. Pass to Larkin. Down low. Here's Poirier. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sangelia. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sangelia's got 5 points in the quarter. Thompson outside. Shot, high post. Good work there as it goes.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Courtney. Banked in off the glass.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Here's Nora. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's Courtney. There's 38 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Kleiber. Second chance effort. Shengelia. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The drive by Thompson. And there it is for him. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Hackett. Hands it from downtown. 11 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Larkin. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up by 4. And time to step aside. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's the home team. 4-point game. Here's Tucker. Pass to Bellinelli. Here's Kaycock. Another shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. We've got Johnson, also Willis out there. And it's Oturu in at the center, locking down the middle.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Tucker the pass to Kaycock. Here's Bellinelli. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And here we go. Pass to Kaycock. A rebound by Johnson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Count it, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Willis. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Morgan. Takes the 3. And Willis pulls it down. Tipped away. Johnson left side. Outside, Willis. Into the lane, to the paint, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Morgan. Lets the 3 fly, drains the 3-pointer. Morgan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
3-pointer, Willis. The rebound by Morgan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep. No good on that one. Morgan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. There's a screen by Willis. A drive by Bryant. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Morgan. The 3. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. There's a screen by Willis. Bellinelli is covering.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second team foul.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clyburn. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Zizic. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
To take the lead. Got it!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Substitution on the court.
They turn it over.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Smits. Stolen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thompson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Smits. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the paint. Off target at the rim. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Larkin. Count it.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Away team foul. Jordan and Yoru. First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He drops it from range. Larkin's got his second basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. In transition. Here they come. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To halt the run. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Larkin with a rebound. Pass to Smits. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Can't get the finger roll.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And it's Smits with a rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And that one drops.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Poirier. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Launches it. Nora grabs the board. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Yoru in at the center position. This one for 3. The rebound by Willis. Outside Johnson. Pass to Willis. And rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Off the inbound pass. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Willis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Poke loose. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Johnson on the wing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Yep, that one's good.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Bryant outside. Here's Yoru. The rebound by Teodosic.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's the break. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Covered by Johnson. Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Yoru with the rebound. Up top, Johnson. He's scoreless. Yoru passes to Bryant. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Teodosic banked it in off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Bryant outside. Here's Willis. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Teodosic off the mark there with a three. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Ali, for sure. Covered by Johnson. There's a screen. Teodosic uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
36 seconds left in the first half. To the wing, right side. Connects from downtown. 26 seconds left in the second period. Johnson for three. The offensive rebound. Willis, the pass to Bryant. He can't hit that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Willis. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Willis has got 9 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Larkin's got 7 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Poirier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Takes the three. Nora grabs the board. Thompson attacking, and he makes it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Nails it from three. He's got 5. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
No good on the second free throw. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
From deep. That shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Sunday than on Tuesday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Both shots good from the stripe. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's Smits with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Poirier. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Poirier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Thompson right side. There's the drive. They get the rebound. Pass to Larkin. See on the arc. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Snatched up. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. Count the basket.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Pass to Smits. To the wing on the left. Out to Thompson. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
So it's the home team now. It's a 10-point game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. Here's Larkin. 3-pointer, no good. There's the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. All right, we're going to step aside. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's the home team now, trailing by 10. Here's Teodosic, covered by Bryant. Knocks down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the power forward.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Covered by Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the paint. Now Bryant. Down low. Here's Willis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First
Grant with this. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Willis at the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Allie, thank you. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Teodosic, covered by Bryant. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Oturu. And here's Johnson. Bryant, left side. Ooh, ripped away. All alone. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's intercepted. Here's Teodosic. Rebounded by Johnson. And they're on the break. And there's the screen. There's the triple. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Teodosic. Count that bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Teodosic. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Willis. Johnson on the wing. Bryant outside. It's deflected. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Driving inside. in transition. Here's Smits, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Thompson, guarded closely.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Courtney, and it's Zizic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The tray bangs home the trifecta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Cannon. A three-pointer off the mark. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of the center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Courtney. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jacks up a three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. For three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Inside to the right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
A three. Right wing. Intercepted. There's the pick. To the left wing. There's the triple. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Here's Courtney. Fires for three. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Cannon gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Courtney. Clock at 6. Launches it. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
They set the pick. Misses from close range. Stolen. One-on-one here. There's Cannon with the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Shingelia.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Hackett. Drains the 19-footer. 7 points in the game. And so here's the home team. They lead by 7. Does it for the first quarter. They're up by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Teodosic kicks to Nedovic. A floater and a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tucker slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Morgan. 3-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. Fires from deep. The rebound by Morgan. Here's Kaycock. Here's Morgan. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Over to the wing. Here's Mitrovic, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They get it back. Pass to Morgan. Out left to the wing. It's intercepted. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From the arc, sinks the triple. Teodosic just got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Morgan. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ballin' boy. And it's off from 3-point range. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A nice shot by Morgan.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there's the drive. And that one is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. 46 seconds left in the first half, and that one is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Pass to Teodosic. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Here's Morgan. And a miss there on the triple.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Nedovic, the pass to Bolomboy. Here's Teodosic. Just 3 on the clock. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Teodosic has got 7 points for the quarter.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team.
I'm guessing.
Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Hackett. Off target from three-point range. We've got Zizic, and it's Shangeli in at the power forward position. To the paint.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
When you look at this visiting team, they're a little disappointing. The execution has been up and down all season. And while there's still a lot left to play for, everyone knows this team is still capable of more.
We've got Courtney, and it's Shangeli in at the fourth spot. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Courtney. Misses the three.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
We've got Zizic, and it's Courtney in a two-guard. And they're on the break. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Courtney's got 6 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. There's a screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2, 0.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the visitors now. Pass to Zizic. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Hackett, the pass to Corden. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Lets it go from 14.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Hits it from three-point range.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
A steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Clyburn. It's good from long range.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Courtney. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Angelia. From past the arc. No good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Cannon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cannon's got 7 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Courtney can't get it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Clyburn. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And he drives in, and he makes that one. 8 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Morgan. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Rebounded by Bologna.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
They set the screen. Drills it from outside. Teodosic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Bologna from downtown. He can't get that one. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the wing right side. Launches a 3. Kaycock pulls it in. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. Uncovered. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Teodosic. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. Tucker with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Out to the right wing. It's stolen. Pushing it up. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
And Nedovic kicks to Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. Back to Teodosic. Kalinic. The shot off that time.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
They get it back. Kaycock. And here's Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morgan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Teodosic. A 3-pointer off the mark. 3-pointer. Teodosic grabs the miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Buries it from 3-point range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. But sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Tucker. Defense is right there. They've got a nice little run going here.
Yeah, just making it look easy on the offensive end.
Over to the wing. Kalinic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Teodosic. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. "16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires away from outside. Doesn't go for him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so